r/AskReddit. Serious, former nice guys of Reddit, when and how did you change? Honestly, I read No More MR Nice Guy and joined a NMMNG group. Being a nice guy is really about being dishonest, and doing nice things for women or others for the sole purpose of creating an expectation that you will receive something back. Breaking that means not doing those things. If you want to be kind without any expectation that it will be returned. Else, don't do it. You don't have to. At 19 I got a girlfriend, had the most amazing sex of my life, dumped her 3 months later and realized I was basically a carbon copy of every man I thought was being manipulative to get girls or a douchebag to women or whatever. A lot of the immature feelings lingered though. I still sometimes get jealous and frustrated, but I usually find other girls to not text me after a few weeks instead of trying over and over again on the same one each time. I found out that I was giving too many fricks. Nice guys give too many fricks, illegitimate fricks, like, does she like my hair or will she hate that I'm balding? Nice guys go in with the impression that their date should have the same passion about what the nice guy feels passionate about. The nice guy thinks that being chivalrous is enough to bed a woman. The nice guy has been deluded, somewhere, somehow, along the way. He can't be blamed, but he can be changed. I met a woman who is kind and caring, worked with me to improve a lot of my issues, and in turn we have both grown as people. She is also a hopeless romantic, as it were. In actuality, her essentially taking me in, we moved in together maybe 3 weeks into the relationship as I simply had run out of money and couldn't cover rent, was both a huge risk for the both of us, and a poor decision on her part. We will have been together 7 years on June 20th. When a really close friend rejected my advances and I got angry in return. The following months were hell. She refused to talk to me at all, and many people saw me as a huge asshole. I got lucky and she forgave me, but I saw what I did, how it hurt people, and why I did it. After that, everything just kinda clicked and I never did that again. Now we are super close friends, and I still feel shame for being such a fool. Honestly, I grew up a bit. I was tired of always feeling that way, so I decided to grow up a little bit and start making changes to better myself. If everyone ignored me, I must be the common denominator, right? 3 years later I'm a much happier person and even my close friends had noticed the changes in my behavior. Nice guys, if you are anything like I was, you're literally making it harder on yourselves. There is a point where it kind of clicked that it can't be that it's all the women that are wrong. It followed that I assumed it was me that was wrong, which kind of hurts when you think about it. After a while I realized it at least wasn't 100% of me that was wrong, maybe some 5% I can identify and work towards. I'm not really looking for a relationship anymore as I'd rather work on myself for the time being. I feel it would be unfair to myself and the person I'd be with. Basically, a few years ago, I really liked a girl, and she seemed to like me back. I sort of turned manipulative, but turns out she was just as bad. People always wondered what it would be like if a nice guy and nice girl got together. It's nothing but fighting and guilt. I realized how bad she was and got out of it, but in the process found out I was no good either. I changed quick after that. I was a nice guy in high school. Got in a relationship. She was extremely abusive. And when it ended and I was telling people what made her a terrible person, I realized how many of those qualities I had. It was a wake-up call. I still occasionally slip into that thinking now, almost a decade later, even though I'm in a happy and healthy relationship. I've taken steps to learn how to ID those behaviors and thoughts, however, so that I can break out of those loops. I was the worst. Totally. I'm so in love with my best friend, why is she dating that douche when she can be with me? I think as I got older and saw other guys doing it, it seemed so pathetic and sad that I just kind of snapped out of it. For the record, when I told that girl I loved her, she laughed, and that was the last time we ever saw each other. That might have helped with my transition. I think since begin last school year, I had to redo a year and decided to make a new start in total. I was bullied a lot, so it was kind of hard the years before. So last year I started helping other people, stop being angry and short with people, and thus making me a well-known nice guy. It was mostly to win over a girl, but I didn't have a change with her at the end, so just became friends. I was getting burnt out at the office since I was just accepting all the work thrown at me, plus entertaining all those impromptu meetings and people approaching your desk to chat or ask about something work-related. I was not sleeping just to get work done and really no time for myself and other parts of my life. Figured out it was unhealthy, and I started learning to say no, managed my time, and communicated/acted on the things important to me. I'm part of quite a small social circle, and we recently had someone new introduced to our group. I was put off by their attitude, and they wound up having a tantrum over the fact I didn't like them. It only clicked when I turned around and said, nobody has to like me and I don't have to like them either. I realized all the cringy, horrible stuff I had previously done, and now I just remind myself to never be that guy. I used to be a nice guy, fedora and all, despite only being a teenager. The internet has worn its course on me. Anyways, I stopped being a nice guy a while back when I decided, fuck this, I'm not gonna get any sex with this, and I don't even want sex, I just want friends, and I just started treating people like actual human beings. Also, I'm no longer a guy, so nice guy can't even apply to me anymore lol. I started listening to Tom Leykis. After many unsuccessful attempts with women, I took his advice of stop being a nice guy and more of a jerk. For example, you have to be unreliable and don't give a f. This means, don't show up to dates on time, don't shower her with gifts, don't remember her anniversaries, no compliments, promise you'll do something and don't follow up. It has worked wonders. Really solidified the fact that women prefer the asshole over a nice guy. I don't remember what put the thought in my head, or how I came to the conclusion, but my thought was, I want all these women. They don't seem to want me. Maybe I should focus on being the kind of guy they actually want, instead of the one I think they want. I ended up ditching the part where I was bettering myself to get women, and just focused on bettering myself. School, career, hygiene, living situation, and women coincidentally became more interested. I got rejected a few times. We stayed as friends. For the only girl I really felt in love, instead of just, damn she's nice to me, this is the one. So after grieving for a while because I deserve her, it was time to care less. It was time to stop being that dude who always helps girls because that will get him laid. After that I stopped paying attention to her to the point she thought I got mad at her. I stopped giving a frick about rejection. I used to be that beta orbiter hoping one day she would magically see my value, pretending to be a friend when I really wanted more, all to avoid actually putting myself out there. And amp, number X200B. So I just started telling cute girls that I thought they were cute, not out of the blue, and if they were interested in going on a date, if not, no hard feelings. I've read through a lot of these comments, and I guess I'm not understanding something. What exactly is a nice guy? Like, what draws the line between a nice guy, a good guy, an assertive guy, a bad guy, etc.? I might be a nice guy, but I'm only saying that because I've been rejected a lot and girls tend to take me as a friend. Also, there are guys who make good friends with girls and after some time they get into relationships, right? Would those be nice guys? My high school sweetheart that I proposed to cheated in me with my best friend 2 days before I left for basic training. Army taught me to be tough, and my heartbreak made me cold and dead inside. Turned into a real asshole and treated women pretty poorly. Seems they liked jerks, so worked for me. Met my wife 4 years ago, almost changed something in me. I'm still an asshole sometimes, but I'm a lot better. I'll never be the nice guy again though. I'll add the other side. I don't think I am a nice guy, but I do think I should have much more success with women than I have currently, which is none. I don't think I am unattractive, but I am not that tall, 5'8", and I am black in a 99% white and Asian area in Orange County, CA, so being too short and too dark is my main problem, and that's been basically said to me by female and male friends. It's bullshit, but that's life, people suck. I like to still think that I'm a nice guy, but I used to be really hung up on what others thought of me. I wanted everyone to like me, and I would ingratiate myself to everyone, even people that treated me like crap. In essence, I was pathetic and unhappy with myself, so I started treating people the way they treated me. Be respectful, I'm respectful. Be an asshole, I'm an asshole back. I'm so much happier with who I am as a person now. I asked a girl out and she said, "Aw, you're so cute, I want to marry a guy like you one day," and by that she meant no. I didn't change too much. Just realized most of the girls I was friends with were into more forward guys. So I started being more forward. Girls want you to make them laugh, they want you to listen to them, but if you don't show that you find them attractive, you're a friend. Thanks for watching this auto-generated video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I upload videos like this one daily. I put a lot of time into developing this video generator, but if there have been errors, please tell me in the comments below. Also leave me a link to another thread you would like to see a video about. Have a great day, Alex.